Welcome to Consumer Times. In today's video we will talk about new TRAI regulations for tackling spam calls and OTP delivery issues in an age of digital communication. Spam calls and OTP, one-time password, delivery issues have emerged as significant challenges. In response, the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, TRAI, has developed a set of updated regulations aiming to curb spam and streamline OTP services for a smoother user experience. TRAI's latest guidelines and directives provide a comprehensive approach to minimize unwanted communications, ensure the security and prompt delivery of OTPs, and strengthen user protection. In this video, we'll unpack these regulations and what they mean for both consumers and telecom providers. Before we talk further about the main subject, please like, share, give your valuable feedback and do not forget to subscribe our channel to motivate us, as the spam calls have been an irritant for mobile users across India. These calls, which come from telemarketers or scammers, are often disruptive and can even lead to fraud. OTP delays, on the other hand, can impact access to essential services, from financial transactions to secure logins, as many sectors rely heavily on OTPs for user authentication. Despite earlier regulations, the scale of spam calls and instances of OTP delays has increased, warranting stronger measures. TRAI's latest regulations aim to reinforce previous guidelines while introducing new tactics to address these problems in a more structured way. TRAI is leveraging blockchain technology to create a more secure ecosystem for message delivery, making India one of the first countries to explore this approach. Blockchain ensures that only registered entities can send promotional messages or OTPs, effectively reducing spam by verifying every participant in the communication chain. To better identify and manage spam calls, TRAI has introduced the use of AI/ML tools. These technologies help to analyze call patterns, enabling the quick identification of suspicious numbers or sources. This automated filtering system continuously learns from user feedback, making the identification of spam more accurate over time. Under the new regulations, all telemarketers must register with telecom service providers, who must verify and maintain records of these entities. This move ensures that only legitimate telemarketers have access to customer data and prevents unregistered companies from making unsolicited calls. TRAI has also revamped the DND registry, making it easier for users to register their preferences. Subscribers can choose to completely block or customize their preferences for receiving promotional messages, helping to balance the need for information with user privacy. TRAI mandates telecom operators to follow a standardized protocol for OTP delivery, which involves real-time monitoring and troubleshooting for delayed or failed messages. Telecom providers must report OTP-related issues within a specified time frame, with penalties for recurrent delivery problems. To enforce compliance, TRAI has introduced more substantial penalties for telecom companies that fail to implement these regulations. Repeat offenders face higher fines, creating a stronger incentive to adhere to the rules. The most immediate benefit for consumers is the reduction in spam calls. With AI/ML-driven filters in place and stricter rules for telemarketers, users can expect a significant decrease in unsolicited calls. With protocols in place to track and troubleshoot OTP issues, users will experience faster and more reliable OTP delivery. This is particularly important for those relying on OTPs, for the enhanced DND options offer consumers greater control over who can reach them and for what purpose. This improvement empowers users to safeguard their privacy without missing out on relevant information. Blockchain technology ensures that OTP messages are delivered securely, as only verified entities have access to the network. This adds an extra layer of security for users concerned about potential fraud through phishing or spoofed messages. Telecom providers play a pivotal role in implementing these changes. They are now responsible for verifying and monitoring registered telemarketers, ensuring compliance with TRAI guidelines, leveraging blockchain technology to secure the network against unauthorized messages, employing AI, ML tools to identify spam call patterns and block suspicious numbers proactively, reporting OTP delivery issues and taking corrective action within stipulated timelines. Failure to meet these responsibilities can lead to penalties, so telecom providers are under considerable pressure to adapt their systems to align with TRAI's regulations. Now telemarketers are now required to register with telecom providers and adhere to strict compliance protocols, respect DND preferences and avoid spamming non-consenting users, use authenticated networks for message transmission, ensuring only genuine promotional messages reach consumers. This stricter approach holds telemarketers accountable and discourages unscrupulous practices, fostering a more respectful relationship with consumers. To facilitate an even more efficient system, TRAI is enhancing user feedback options. Consumers can now report spam numbers directly through mobile apps or via SMS, and telecom providers are obligated to act on these complaints promptly. This feedback loop not only improves the immediate experience for users but also enhances the AI milliliter filters to detect spam sources. While these updates bring promise, they also pose certain challenges for telecom providers and telemarketers alike. Introducing blockchain and AI, ML may involve significant investment in infrastructure, which could impact smaller telecom providers. However, TRAI believes the long-term benefits will outweigh the initial costs. With stricter regulations, there's a fine line between respecting user preferences and allowing businesses to promote their services. However, TRAI's DND customization aims to strike a balance, catering to both user privacy and marketing needs. With millions of users and telemarketers, implementing and monitoring compliance is a monumental task. TRAI has set up monitoring mechanisms and will work with telecom providers to ensure that the system functions smoothly. The recent TRAI regulations represent a significant leap toward better communication standards and user experience in India. By integrating advanced technologies, TRAI not only addresses present issues but also lays the foundation for future innovations in telecommunication. Going forward, now we can expect AI, ML systems will continue to evolve, providing faster and more accurate detection of spam. As these systems become more refined, the experience for consumers should continue to improve. Blockchain technology in telecom is still new, and there is room for expansion. Over time, we may see additional security protocols built on this technology, offering even higher levels of data protection. To maximize the impact of these changes, TRAI is also focusing on educating consumers. Awareness campaigns can help users understand their rights, including how to use DND features and report spam effectively. TRAI's updated regulations signal a proactive approach to addressing spam calls and OTP delivery issues, taking advantage of cutting-edge technology to protect consumers and streamline communication. With the combined efforts of telecom providers, telemarketers, and informed consumers, these regulations promise to create a safer and more efficient telecom environment. As TRAI continues to monitor the outcomes, further adjustments may enhance this framework, ensuring that users enjoy uninterrupted, secure, and spam-free communication. Thanks a lot for watching. If you found this information useful, please like, share, and subscribe to Consumer Times. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for updates on our latest videos. Stay healthy and stay informed.